Now, next we'll move on to physiological adaptation. Let us see what is physiological adaptations. It's very interesting. I can give you the example of, for physiological adaptation, I can give you the example of kangaroo rat. Kangaroo rat. They are found in the deserts of North America. So these rats or these mammals, they never drink water. They never drink water. They can survive without water. Because where they live in that condition, there's scarcity of water. So their physiological adaptations are in such a way that the body can manage, so that they cannot drink water and body can manage all the activities. Now the question comes, how an organism survives without water? No, they need water. They need water, but the water will get synthesized or produced in their body by some chemical reaction. That is oxidation of fat. Oxidation of fats. During oxidation of fat, water comes out as a byproduct, and that helps to meet the demand of water in their body, so they need not drink water. This is one physiological adaptation. And one more physiological adaptation in their same body is they excrete or they release concentrated urine. Concentrated urine. Concentrated urine means urine which is not diluted, or urine with little amount of water in it. They want to conserve water. So what they do, they will not release excess of water along with the urine. They just release concentrated urine. These two are excellent example for physiological adaptation. One more example I can give, that is in case of human being. When we move from plain area to the mountain region at the high altitude, at the height we call altitude, when we move to that area, we suffer from one symptom or one disorder called as altitude sickness. Altitude sickness. Altitude means height. So when we reach to that height of mountain range or mountain area, at that time we suffer from. So what are the symptoms? The symptom is nausea. Nausea means vomiting sensation, heart palpitation, and what we call fatigue, tiredness. These are the symptoms of altitude sickness. And why does it occur? It is because of low oxygen supply to our body, okay, at that altitude. And now what happens? Now this is a situation. Slowly our body gets adjusted to that condition. We call it as acclimatized. Our body gets acclimatized to that condition. How is that possible? That is physiological adaptation. Slowly the production of RBC increases in our body. Red blood cells. The production of RBC increases in our body. Our breathing rate increases. Our breathing rate increases, production of RBC increases. As the number of RBC increases, what is the function of RBC? Especially the hemoglobin present in them, they start to catch more and more oxygen, and thus what is that scarcity of oxygen was there for our body. Now that problem will get solved. So this is another very good example for physiological adaptation. I'll give one more example. You know archaebacteria. Last year you studied archaebacteria. Like methanogens, then thermoacidophiles. All these are the archaebacteria which can live in very harsh condition. Some of them even can live in hot spring where the temperature is more than 100 degrees Celsius. How do they live? How do they live? That is again physiological adaptation. Then you must be knowing there are some fishes which live at a great depth. in the ocean, and all these, that is archaebacteria and that fish which can survive in that condition, all these are possible because of the biochemical adaptation. Some metabolic activities or the biochemical activities in their body make them to adjust to that particular situation. So all these are very good example for physiological adaptations.